Palm Beach County referendum.
Palm Beach County. You want me to read it, or do you want to read it?
You go for it.
Okay. Palm Beach County. Question number 1. Palm Beach County schools, security, technology, facilities, and infrastructure 1/2 cent sales surtax. Ballot summary. To support educational opportunities for students by upgrading and enhancing the safety and security of schools, classroom technology and equipment, school buildings, facilities, and school buses for Palm Beach County traditional public and charter public schools, shall the school board levy a 1/2 cent sales tax surtax beginning January 1st of 2026 and by law automatically ending December 31st, 2035, with oversight of all funds by an independent committee of citizens and experts. A yes vote establishes a 1/2 cent local sales surtax beginning January. A no vote will keep the local sales surtax the same until it expires at the end of 2025.
2035. There's a typo there.
Oh.
It's a 10 year. It's a 10 year. Yeah,
So December 31st,
35.
Yeah.
I had 2025 in the printout at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, a no vote would keep the... No, it would expire...
Oh, you're right. Because right now, the 1 cent sales surtax is half school board and half county.
No. Yes and no. Yes. It's half county, half school board, quarter county, quarter municipalities if you live in a municipality.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
So a while ago, most of you Palm Beach County residents will remember we voted to give ourselves a penny sales tax. They called it the penny tax. And it was supposed to be for either a certain amount of time or up to a certain amount of dollars with very restricted usages. So half a penny, as we said, goes to the school board, quarter goes to a municipality if you live in a municipality, and then a quarter to the county or half to the county if you live in the county. And it was supposed to be for roads. What else? Infrastructure.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
The Palm Beach County is specifically for infrastructure. The Broward County one penny tax, which passed in 2018, is solely for transportation.
Right. So Palm Beach County actually
There's only 7. There's only 7 allowed categories under state statute for the local surtax to be passed for. One is infrastructure, one is
roads,
transportation,
right.
Indigent medical care, which is what Broward County was trying to get that
Oh,
cardiac
yeah,
screening
the
passed
heart
under
thing.
a few months back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways,
so they created it. They gave it to us on the ballot to be either to a certain amount of time or a certain amount of money, whatever came first. Well, they got the money a lot faster. And then the county commission decided that they didn't want to put it back on the ballot. They're good with not taxing the people more. But the school board said, we want the money. So that's where we're at.
And then they're selling it is that it's not going to raise your taxes because you're already paying it. So instead of it going down because this has, and let the current penny sales tax to expire, they're like, no, keep giving us that
half penny.
That half penny.
It's just a little half penny. It's not much. Again, I'll remind you, $6 billion budget. 175,000 students.
And whoever tells you that this is going to help with teachers' salaries, it's a
not.
lie.
It's specifically not.
It spells out that it cannot go for teachers' salaries.
And don't forget, in 2022, the school board asked us for more, for a special taxing, a special thing that we're already paying. A bond or I don't know, something where they're getting more money from us. And they sold it to us as saying, oh, well, you have to do it or there's going to be no mental health services for the teachers. $6 billion budget and you can't find mental health services for the teachers? Bull crap.
Yeah.
I call bull.
This is irresponsible. This is an irresponsible ask, in my opinion, just because of the fact that our school budget goes unaudited. It goes unchecked. We've definitely talked to teachers and people who have really kind of delved into the school budget. There's so much administrative cost.
The teachers are not getting paid the money.
It's administrators.
It's all
middle
administrative. It's all administrative costs.
And programs.
And then they're going to start coming to you and saying, well, we need to upgrade our schools and our schools are falling apart. So we have to make sure that we're holding our school boards accountable now to the budget that they have and make sure that they are being responsible in those capital projects that are up and coming with a lot of our schools starting to deteriorate because they're old.
Yeah. And I mean, just they need to plan ahead. They need to think they need to be fiscally responsible. And I think that's something also I think we should be pushing our legislators to be doing to look at maybe writing some bills that would force audits of school boards that have a certain threshold of amount of money ratio. Like, look at it. Money ratio to student ratio. And if it exceeds a certain percentage.
There goes her pen.
I threw my pen. I haven't even written anything with it. I just hold it to give me something to like concentrate my energy into. If the percentage hits a certain threshold where you're spending more per student than makes sense, like whatever, formulas, audit.
Yeah.
See where the money's going.
Well, this is instead of looking at the credit card bill and seeing like what you can take off, it's like, let's just raise the limit.
That's exactly it. That is exactly the way this is
And
done.
the crazy thing is,
Give me an increase.
and the crazy thing is like I see this
Get my pen.
I see this in like my financial coaching realm where you can't out earn stupid spending decisions. You just can't like there comes a time where like and it's like you can't out tax stupid like
Bad
bloated spending.
Right. No, you can't.
Like at some point the district is going to have to, and it's the same thing in Broward County. They're going to have to tighten their purse strings. They're going to have to make cuts.
And you know what they're going to do? They're
Well,
going to
well,
cut.
in
They're going to cut
Broward-
art, and they're going to cut band. And say we don't have the money for those things. You
No,
need to give
like,
us more money.
in
Well,
Broward-
that half cent won't cover those things.
I know. I'm just saying they're going to ask
in
for more
Broward,
money.
they're literally going to close schools and sell off the properties.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. And don't forget, just as your reminder every so often, that the largest taxing district in your tax bill is the school board.
Yep.
So even if you do not have students in the school district, you still pay taxes into the school district. So you might want to pay attention to who's going to be on the ballot for your school board elections, because we do have one here in Palm Beach County, here in South County.
If you're in Broward, you're SOL because those happen in August.
Those happen in August, which is another plus, going back to the original thing of more people will vote.
Yeah.
If it's partisan. But voting on here in Palm Beach County, we have 2 districts that are in a runoff. And don't forget to do your research and know who to vote for, because they won't have an R or a D in front of their name. So make sure you know the right one. And talk about this. They're going to sell it. They're going to sell it. There's signs popping up everywhere all over Boca. Half penny. It's not that much. And here's all the reasons why you need to do
and
it.
it's, and I get it. Like, it's only a half penny. It's not that much. And it's already there. You're already doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's an easy sell for them, especially for those that aren't paying attention.
No, but hold them accountable.
I hear you. And that's exactly what, this is a great opportunity to do that. But us Republicans are guilty because of the fact that they play on, but it's for the kids.
Yeah,
but it's
for
not.
the children. No, it's not. It's for their I'm going to remind you, also, just for the record, I mean, our superintendent, do you know how much our superintendent makes? His salary?
Between $300,000 and $400,000 a year.
Yes. That's twice as much as the governor of this. And that doesn't include his car allowance, his security.
I was just going to say his security.
His paper allowance, his office supplies allowance, I think a car service. Did I say that?
You said car allowance.
Car allowance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
really
let's
bad.
start with that.
You know, it's like he is running the largest employer in the county, correct? So you could say that, but at the same time, is he running it that well?
Not if they keep needing more money.
Look, I work for a very large company. I mean, I think we're like $50 million last year. So a big company. And like, if I went in there and was like, like, we're a $50 million company. Let's buy this and spend money on this. No, I'm still looking to get the $25 late fee removed from the invoice. You have to be budgetary responsible regardless of what the money that you're bringing in. Like, why waste money when you can make a call and ask for a fee to be removed? Or, this is a program or a service that our students don't need. Like, nothing ever gets cut.
How much crap are we paying for that they do not use?
I know.
They decided to try this app, and they're paying probably for the development of this. That app didn't work. It took our data. So we're going to use this one.
Right. Like, twice a year, I try to go through all of my credit card statements, all of our bank account statements to see, like, what's recurring charges.
Yeah.
Like, do I still use this? Is this something that I need?
How many channels are you subscribed to where you're only paying $5 a month?
Exactly. And I'm like, oh, we don't use that like I canceled Hulu. I'm like, we haven't used Hulu in like 6 months.
I had a client
whatever.
refer to those as vampires in the bank account.
Oh, I like that.
That's exactly
That's a
what
good
they
one.
are.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
'cause I think
But
we
it's
have
like
some-
our school board and our county officials, our municipalities, like they don't do that. They don't look at these programs and things that we've necessarily been funding, and a lot of times they don't get questioned.
Yeah.
Do we have any comments?
Nope. Nothing new.
Questions? All right.